Rattray, the CEO of the London Bitcoin Company. Great to be speaking to you again, Hewie. How are things?
I'm good, thanks. Thank you, Mark, for having me.
Good. Well, thank you for your time. There's been a bit of news from the company. You've announced, with regards to your mining operations, you now have exceeded 1,000 Bitcoin miners. So this is still a core part of the business. And how are things going on expanding that mining fleet and generally on the mining side of the business there?
Yeah, we're happy to continue to keep acquiring machines so we can continue our mining operations. August is historically a difficult month for miners because of heat waves and stuff like that. But it's a good opportunity for us to pick up new kit and, keep focusing on the underlying business that complements the treasury strategy that we have.
Okay, good. And I've noticed a few people are quite keen to learn about the NASDAQ situation, in that listing you were aiming for around sort of the autumn of this year, that filing of the F1 form. I think you have that Dominari Bank backing you. So how are things looking on that front?
Yeah, the US interest is really positive. We've had team members out in New York over the course of this month. And obviously now going into August, we want to get our filing in. And, there's various different elements of it that can change depending on what route we take. But yeah, we're very much focused on that being our plan and our journey over the course of the next few months.
Okay. So that's still slated, if you like, for the autumn?
Yeah.
Okay. Good. And just finally then, Hewie, just generally on, I think the Bitcoin treasury space, but also the London Bitcoin Company, it's been a little bit quiet. We've seen perhaps after that hype, we've seen sort of that die off a fair bit. Of course, a lot of share prices coming back across all of these Bitcoin treasury companies here. And what's going on in the background? You've got anything working on? How are things generally in the space, do you think?
Yeah, I mean, sentiment has been up and down over the course of the past few weeks, obviously. And it's really difficult for me to articulate exactly what's going on, without kind of broaching too many kind of regulatory hurdles. What I will say is that there's definite global interest in the sector. And, there's definite activity and transactions happening around the world. And I think a lot of these bigger players in the sector are looking at London as a place, to kind of bring up the next wave of the industry. And we're kind of trying to position ourselves as an appropriate company for that kind of transaction to happen. So yeah, a lot of stuff that we're doing, we can't really talk about publicly yet, but hopefully we will be able to soon.
Okay. But the message I'm getting there is still interest in this space. You see a second wave coming. I mean, I'll ask you the question, when do you see the second wave coming? I know you can't answer that, but I'd be quite keen to hear your thoughts on that.
I think Q3 and the autumn in general is an important time for the Bitcoin space. But I also think, the prestige of the London Stock Exchange for global investors in this space is just not to be dismissed. It is a really appealing market because of the amount of capital available here. And I think we'll see some incredible movement soon, I think, globally from crypto investors and capital markets investors here.
Okay, excellent. Well, Hewie, thanks very much for your time. So hopefully we can catch up again. Perhaps there's something in the background there that you can start talking about more publicly in the not too distant future. But for now, thank you for your time.
Thank you, Mark.
If you enjoyed this interview, then give us a thumbs up, a like or a retweet. Subscribe to us on YouTube or follow us on Twitter and hit that notification bell to be the first to know when we release new content. There's loads of great content on our website too, across all our programs at stockboxmedia.com. Thank you for watching.